right back at it, man. Sorry for the delay. For those that chose to wait for me. But it's the voice of the North, man. Right back at y'all, man. Right back at y'all. Wanted to drop a live or whatever. I decided to wait to this time, you know what I mean, out of respect, to my West Coast viewers, man. You know what I mean? Just to match with the time or whatever. But yeah, man, sure. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. See, can we get somebody up in here? Somebody rock with your boy. I know they do. Somebody rock with your boy, man, for real. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody up in here, man, before I go ahead on with the business at hand. Before I go on with the business at hand, man, for real. Shout out to all my subscribers, man. All the support, man. Coast to coast, state to state, man. County to county. I'm the voice of the North. But I get love from all over, and I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. So I'm gonna get right on to it. See, the thing about these live, man, anybody that's just starting to do YouTube or anything like that, I'm still very much in the beginning stage, just keeping it all the way real. But if you don't see anybody watching, whatever, you can't get discouraged, man. Just go right on with it, man. They'll watch it on the replay. That's how you gotta look at it. I ain't tripping. Well, I definitely want everybody to, hit that like button on the way in. Drop a comment. Shoot, I know how to talk back. Ain't got no problem talking back or whatever. But that's a good that right there, man. Like for when somebody, whoever watching, man, like that's an important article, bill, law that just went in effect in North Carolina, went in effect this year or whatever. But I didn't get my lighter. Hold on. Only you. Oh. Somebody rocking with your boy. Ah, shit. Ow. Sorry about that. Man. Whoever gonna watch this on the replay, but yo, check it out. So check it out. Let's get right to it. All right. So what this article really say, man, in a nutshell, I don't know if you can see it, but you definitely can go Google it yourself. I'm gonna tell you the exact name of it. I'm gonna tell you the exact name of that daggone, so you know what you're looking for. And I got a couple lawyers out there following me, subscribe to the channel that I'm able to network with. So it's really a message for them or whatever. Like I want to know, making sure I ain't, trying to get all my eggs in a basket. But yeah, man, it's a North Carolina General Statute, man. 143B/721.1 and 143B 1492, man. That's what this is right here that I pulled up for y'all. So That basically says, man, like anybody that's doing time and in a nutshell, man, anybody that's doing time and they got a consecutive sentence for the same crime instead of running concurrent, they making all those they making those sentences all concurrent instead of consecutive. So anybody you know what I mean, they got that going on or whatever, you know what I mean, they eligible for immediate release, man. So that's how that go, man. That's how this gonna go, man. But yo, man, I want to know. Leave a comment, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this new talent, this new young talent I've been bringing on my channel, man. You know what I mean? What y'all think, man? How y'all like it, man? I'm enjoying it, man. I had a couple people call me damn Wallow of the South or whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be nobody but me. You know what I mean? But that was a compliment. You know what I mean? Because I really am trying to, you know, help the young kids or whatever. So just keep it all the way real. But some of my young boys got that heat though, man. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, my young boy. What y'all think of my?
They like, Leaky, what you doing? Why you so slept on? If you keep talking out your neck, you gon' get stepped on. They told me stop drinking the walk, but I just kept on. That hoe be moving like she right, she know she dead wrong. She thinks she poppin', she ain't nothing, she a bop. Lil' bro been sliding with that 30 catching ops. And we just like to clean the house, we stay with mops. And we just put them on a shirt, that's how we rock. I need racks up in my bag, about my bitch, you need to run it up. Walk up on me wrong, you getting wet. Don't make it statements, I don't talk, just to sum it up. Blocky on my side, I named the gunner, cause I gun it up. Thomas got that gas, he turned it up, he had a party lit. Gave that little look, she threw her clothes like, babe, you need to hit. Perky's got me dreaming, got me thinking that I'm in a skit. Brody bang that 5 and he's so shicey when he get a lick. Nothing don't surprise me like I'm so familiar.
Yep. You know what I mean? My young boys music, man. What y'all think about my young talent that I got on this channel, whatever? Them dudes cool with me, man. I told them, man, and I ain't got no problem repeating it, man. Like, it feels good to have a platform that I can really, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, have a place, man, to showcase some of this young talent, man, so they know somebody rocking with them, man. Like I told one of the young boys, man, like they, you know what I mean, they always, you know, they catch, you know, feedback when they do wrong, man. So like, I figured that, you know, we got to show them love when they doing right. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, man. That's why I decided to do this quick little live, man, to shout out the young boys that's been rocking, you know what I mean, rocking on my channel, kicking that dope music, man. I really like that shit, man. I like that shit, man. And in the future, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get all of them together. I'm gonna hit up my engineer. I'm gonna get him out here, and he gonna throw some beats at him, and we're gonna go crazy in this bitch one night. But that's in the future. But you know, all them young dudes, man, they out here grinding, working, man. You know what I mean? Working, going to school and shit. Still, you know what I mean, chasing their dream, perfecting their craft and shit. So I'm definitely rocking with them. Hey, you gotta help yourself before anybody else can help you. So, but I definitely want to, you know, spend most of this live keeping people up to date, man, with my homeboy, man. My homeboy Rashad White, aka Chosen, aka inmate number 075300536. But that shit about over with. You feel me? So Yeah, man, that shit about over with, man. That law that I just put out here for anybody that's that's gonna watch it on the respin or whatever. Yeah, man. In a nutshell, man, like I ain't trying to say the same thing over and over again, but I definitely want to keep people up to speed, up to date when it comes to my homeboy, or whatever. Like my homeboy, he been down since February 2008. That's the day he got locked up. 15 years later, uh, two of his codees turned state on him. A few other people jumped on this case and shit. Cause like the shit made headlines or whatever. The feds were on the verge of picking it up or whatever, because the amount of robberies that it was. But I guess when they went back and looked at the money that was stolen, that what I mean, it is what it is. Yo, viewer, whoever you is, man, drop your name so I know who I'm talking to. I do it for everybody, but you know, just want to know what. Okay, okay. 209, 209. I can't call it right now. Where's 209? I got Google. I got Google. Central Valley. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool with me. That's kind of why I waited to do this live at midnight or whatever, midnight on the East Coast or whatever, just to make sure that, some of my West Coast friends be able to view it live or whatever, and I can get a better rotation and things like that. But yo, since you watching it live and you talking back, I'm gonna talk to you personally. You know what I mean? Like, hey, so what I got going on right now on the channel? Well, bigger than the channel, whatever. Like, I did a couple videos about one of my close friends that's in prison, or whatever. Like, ain't nobody argued that. Okay, Fresno. All right, that's mm, I appreciate you been watching my channel. Hey, look, correct me if I'm wrong. Where Northern Cali start at? On the other side of Stockton, or does it start at Stockton? I like to know my areas for when I head out there, because I'm coming out there soon, real soon. So, but yo, peep game though. So, I and my homeboy, he done did 15 years, man, for some robberies. Like North Carolina, this a Bible Belt state. He said right after Stockton. So now I know. All right, so North Carolina, one of the Bible Belt states or whatever. So what I mean, certain crimes get looked at harsher than other crimes. And I guess who doing it? Just to be totally correct with it. Whoever else that in that just tapped in, shout you out to whoever you is. I appreciate you for jumping on the live, watching it live with me. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate that. So, all right, bro. So North Carolina, man, like you know what I mean? Like it's a Bible Belt state, or whatever. Like some crimes, you get harsher penalties than other. Oh, it's the homie Chop. For sure. Chop, definitely Chop. Appreciate the homie. Yo, once I get this channel jumping like I want to, man, I definitely need you as a moderator, man, and a couple more people that I'm already in communication with. Cause yo, when it comes to this YouTube and everything that I'm doing on it, now I'm gonna get back to the topic, but I just wanted to take this time. But when it comes to this YouTube and everything that I got going on now, man, California helped me in so many different ways, man. Like people really don't understand like the type of people and the amount of people that I'm networking with 3,000, 2,000 miles away, however far it is. So shout you out. Shout out to homie ODM Slim. Shout out his lady. Shout out Spider Low, Nina Boy. Who else from LA I had? Shout out my cousin OG Bobby Moore. Definitely shout him out. He over there. And shout out Sacramento, man. Shout out Sacramento. Shout out Nate Dogg 916, Dirty Weather 916. Shout out to homie Smoke Dog, and shout out G-Way. That's everybody I've been. That's all my California connects in a nutshell or whatever. But back to the story. So, all right, my homie, he damn, all right. So he basically got, I want to say it's either 16 or 17 armed robbery charges or whatever. So he did more than half of them, like 85% of them in one county. You know what I mean? This county that I'm at, that we from or whatever. And then he did the other one in the next door, the county right over or whatever, like 10, 15 miles or whatever. Like it's Eastern North Carolina, a lot of counties run together just as well as these small towns or whatever. So, all right, forgive me, kids done gave me a cold or whatever. So he go head up with one of the most ruthless and notorious judges. Damn right, free Rashad. Appreciate that, Chop. Hey, Rashad on his way home, man. My dog on his way home. So, all right. So I'm gonna paint the picture, man, for for y'all too. I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with me. Whoever else this is tapping in, shout you out too. Drop your name, man, so I know who I'm talking to. But hey, if you don't, I'm gonna still rock. But so he go head up with one of the most damn notorious ruthless judges around here that's known. Shit. If you know, you know, man. They call him Judge Duke. I mean, I ain't gonna put his old name, but if you from around here, you know, or whatever. So uh he basically go head up with him, you know what I mean? And he damn I'm about to fire that motherfucker back up too. I don't drink no more. I see that emoji. But so he basically go head up with him or whatever on some, like, he already know that he fucked, and he basically doing this time he already know that his homeboy done turned, so-called homeboy done turned state on him or whatever. So he go to, he going through the motions of going to court or whatever, going through the trial or whatever. That he didn't take a plea until the very end or whatever, and doing the miss of the arraignment and all of that shit. I guess the judge, I don't know what the judge says to him, but he then flipped out on the judge and shit and got a contempt of court or whatever. So basically the judge sent him from county jail to prison. He sent him basically like, okay, so out there where y'all at, y'all call it reception. I think y'all call it reception. Something like that. But yeah, that type of prison, whatever. They call it receiving process, and I done heard so many names of it, but you know what I'm talking about. So he basically got sent there while he was still waiting trial. So that judge sent him to prison while he was waiting trial, basically, and then brought him back to county and gave him his time. But this where the shit get interesting. Maybe, we can't really, go by what we hear about people, man, especially people in that position, man, like lawyers and judges, shit like that. Like we really can't, it's all in, like, we gotta have some shit in writing, or we gotta know some shit personally for the vouch for, for the talk about a judge or a lawyer, what they did or whatever. So he go back into this damn courtroom and take a plea. He entered a plea for 12 to 16, and this for like I said, he had multiple armed robberies, but most of them were in this count. He take this damn plea for 12 to 16. This judge, the same judge that he done went head up with, buck with in this courtroom and shit, and sent him to prison. This judge refused that plea and give him another one for 10 to 12. What are the odds? But it just goes to show you that you really can't go about what you done heard about people or the type of reputation they got, especially people in those with that type of power, lawyers and DAs and shit like that. So he got 10 to 12 for them 15, 16 robbery, some shit like that. All right. This is shit that pissed me off. He go to the next county over where he only got, I know 1 to 5 in the next county. I want to say it was either 2 or 3 in the next county. He go to the next county. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. He get a black judge. The black judge don't offer him nothing less than that 12 to 16 that he took a plea for in the other county. So he got the 10 to 12, and then he got the 12 to 16. North Carolina just passed a law that passed in January. Hold on. Hold on. I got y'all, man. Hold on. Give me a second. So North Carolina just passed this law right here. Shit. If you can see that shit, cool. As long as you can really see the title and shit, I mean, that's cool. Then that way, you know what I mean, you can look it up on your own time or whatever if you can't really see it from right there, whatever. But what that shit did, man, like I done heard this shit called so many different names and shit, like railroad, boxcar sentencing, all this shit like that. But like that shit is basically what that shit is saying is like anybody that was sentenced with consecutive sentences and not concurrent sentencing, and it's for the same crime, then they're gonna have to consolidate that and make that a concurrent sentence or whatever. Especially, it's for the same crime. For example, man, like I know some people know, but this for the people that don't know what I mean by consecutive and concurrent. Like a person can damn go to court or whatever, in some shit or whatever, and got all these damn counts. Like let's say some weirdo was out here breaking in cars and shit. That shit happened. Okay, he go to court and he done got caught breaking in like 7, 8 cars and shit. And he found guilty on all of them. Like when the judge go give him his time and shit, the judge might read count 1, guilty. 12 to 24 months and shit. Count 2, guilty. 12 to 24 months, and so on and so on and so on and so on until you get to the end. And then he's gonna say that those those sentences run concurrent. And what that means is once he do that first damn 2 to 4, whatever it is, that count for all of them. So moving forward with my homeboy Rashad, all the counts he got are the same. So that time should be concurrent and not consecutive, because technically, and I be real clear when I say this to everybody, whatever listening that might not know him or do know him or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody saying that it's legal to damn put a gun in somebody's face and rob them. Ain't nobody saying that. Nah, ain't nobody saying that at all. What I'm saying is 15 years is a hefty fine to pay, you know what I mean? When everybody on your case, you know what I mean, your co-defendants, went state on you, and they done did 2 bids in your 15. They did 5 and then came back on some violations and shit. One of them did 2, one of them did 3 on violation and shit. But this all while he been, still in there. He's still in there serving that 25 or whatever. And this February made 15 years straight. 15 years straight since he hit county jail in February 08. When was it? He hit county jail February 08. That following June. So June 2009, that's when he first hit the yard and been there ever since. Like, he been locked up since 08. So, but you know what I mean? Like, all the above that I just said, man, like I said, man, like ain't nobody saying that, he should be, like he shouldn't have did no time or whatever. But 15 years, man, that's long enough, man. Especially, hell yeah, 15 years is a long time, Chuck. And like, I did videos about this too. Like North Carolina and shit. Like North Carolina really like close custody, medium custody, shit like that, like versus like other states where you just know it's level 1, 2, 3, 4 shit like that. See, like it's okay. So Carolina, like brown clothes is like Cali level 3. That's the best way to put it. But it's levels in that brown clothes or whatever too. So, but to sum it all up, the type of dude that my homeboy is, he a California level 4 inmate. That's the best way to describe him. I mean, in a nutshell, with the things that he done did since he been down and shit. So, but he pulled up on me while I was at work and shit. I'm working and shit and got my music playing and shit and my damn phone ringing and shit. I'm like, damn, stay calling shit. So, you know what I mean? Talking to him or whatever, man, like, and hearing that shit, like, I heard, like, you see in the damn title, man, shit, I heard my homeboy laugh, man. I ain't heard my homeboy laugh. Been a long time. I think the last time I heard him laugh, he would tell me about some fucked up shit he may have seen or may have participated in. And, you know, living in an abnormal world, I guess laughing would be a abnormal reaction to seeing whatever that just keeping it all the way real. But 15 damn years, man, 15 years. My dog is about to come home, man. Like, I ain't heard my dog that daggone happy, man, in a long time, man. Like, I was telling somebody, man, like he was just talking about like trying to damn like so like it's I'm okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm totally clear with what's going on with him. Not only now the law, the big thing. I ain't gonna lie. That law, that's the biggest thing. That's the main thing that you know what I mean. I want everybody to focus on and the shit. I mean, that's just the main thing. But also, anybody following shit like you see me call down into the other prison with the game program at that he was trying to get into. All right, so even with that situation, you know what I mean, this mountain prison they trapped in, whatever. He's seen 2 people from that prison make it to the game. And he said he ain't seen that. Now he only been at this particular prison that he at now for about I'm gonna say about like a year and a half now or whatever. So I mean, like out of everywhere he been at, like this is the one that he talked about the most, but it's because the element. You know what I mean? Like states like this, man, with mountains and shit, like them towns like that, man, like the only black people they seeing in their life is the inmates that they work with. You know what I mean? So it's that type of shit. Then that prison is like it's a segregation prison, but at the same time, like people be running from that prison. I mean, running to get that prison. Cause like, yo, if anybody watched, I'm trying to think, did I record him saying that shit? I think I did record him saying that shit, but that time that I called down there, because I called down there to try to talk to the gang program, whatever, trying to, you know what I mean, make sure I got shit in motion and shit, whatever. And then this dude said, yo, this is one of the safest prisons in the state. And I was like, damn, but I mean, homeboy really ain't got that problem, whatever. But he let me know then that it was like it's kind of like half and half. It's people that got sent here, and then it's people that ran here. So, but he's seen people from there go make it to the game program, man. So he's seeing that, and then this bill get turned into a law, whatever. So yeah, man, yeah, like that shit looking good. That shit looking good. You know what I mean? Been down 15 years, man. No type of smut on his name or whatever. No type of smut. He told me straight up he ain't never been DP'd in the whole 15. Not even like a workout disciplinary. Nothing. Name clean good on every yard and shit. And he's like, that's kind of why he, you know what I mean, don't want to be around the people that he around there or whatever. And then he was like, the last prison that he was at that won't close custody, whatever, that was kind of like, I guess it's kind of like a California dude going from level 4 to level 3, if that makes sense. I guess that's kind of what he had going on, because he was just like that whole element, man. Like, he used to, okay, so in North Carolina prisons, like, from my understanding, like, the closed custody, whatever, like those single cells or whatever. So people going from being, and what's crazy, man? A lot of people that I interviewed, man, they said that shit like living in the projects, because it's all this bullshit on the outside, and then you go to your one bedroom. I don't know, man. The way he explained that shit, man, that shit was crazy. But yeah, so that's yeah, yo, the shit looking good for my homie, man. The shit looking good for my homie, man. I'm just keeping it all the way real. You know what I mean? Talking to him and damn, like, just hearing him in a damn good mood and shit. That shit, damn, that shit, man, that shit's alright right there. That shit is alright. Cause he damn sure, like, he done got to his share of shit though. So, but from me talking to him and being, riding with him this whole time and shit, it seemed like the worst two spots, man, were damn Taylor City and damn Maury. But shit, man, Maury always got Maury, man, like, anybody from around here, man, like, you young and shit, you might hear people talk about Maury, like, kind of talk about like, sweet and shit, but everybody I talk to that been through that motherfucker, they ain't talking like that. So keep that in your mind too, man. Like, if you know somebody that's damn doing time and they there, keep that in your mind for real. But yo, that shit gonna help a lot of people come home, man. That's doing time. They got them crazy sentences, man. They got them damn consecutive sentence when they should be concurrent, especially it's for the same crime. So that's what that bill that got turned into a law is saying, that if it's the same crime, you shouldn't have consecutive sentences. And I don't know about you, but that makes sense to me. And my homie been down 15 years, and co-defendant turned state on them before they even left the county. And not from the county to the state, but just before they left the county, because they was, had different counties and shit. So they went from one county jail to the next county jail and shit before they even left the first county jail. It's keeping it all the way hot. Keeping it all the way hot, man. That shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy. But I definitely appreciate, I don't know if this Chalk or Small Town, whoever been rocking with me the whole time, I definitely, appreciate you, man. Like, I'm still, getting my feet wet with this YouTube shit, still, learning my way around exactly what I want to do. But I got something good, man, so I'm gonna hold on to it, man. I'm gonna keep striving. You know what I mean? Like, I do it for the whole North, you know what I mean? North Pitt County, man, North Greenville, man, Bethel, Old River Road, Old Patos Road, things like that, man. That's how I do it for them. And my dog about to come home, man, so I'm trying to get everything set up, man. Like, I ain't really shared this with a lot of viewers or whatever, with a lot of people, period, man. But like, I'm trying to get my dog, line up a job for him or whatever, and he already got shit rocking with a publisher, whatever. So trying to get his damn book and shit straight. But he gonna be on this channel ASAP. He gonna be up here ASAP. So we gonna do that, and then we're gonna keep it rocking, man. We're gonna keep it rocking. Cause my dog about to come home, man. And that's just what it is, man. So look, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my new subscribers, man. I definitely appreciate y'all taking time. Rock with your boy, whatever. Dope content over here as usual. That's what we got going on. So yeah, man, positive vibes, man. Peace and blessing to everybody, man. That's what we're doing for the 23, for the MJ. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how we rocking. But Damn, man, just hearing my dog, shit, man. That shit hard to explain, man. Just hearing my dog laugh, man. I ain't heard my dog laugh so damn long. I ain't heard my dog laugh in some years. And I thought of this, I thought of this man damn laughing on the phone. I'm like, shit. He said he could feel it. So, hey, he said he could feel it. And I remember telling him last year this time, he'd probably be home next year. Oh man. Shit. Yo. It is what it is. Birthday coming up too, man. Leave some comments, man. Some ideas, man. Any ideas, suggestions for the channel? You know what I mean? Things you'd like to see on the channel. I do got a lot of shit in rotation. You know what I mean? Got some more West Coast names. Got some more California, Los Angeles people, man. Some Sacramento people, man, that you might be familiar with. You'll see them out here, whatever. So got some big shit coming on this channel, man. Just so you know, you will see me live in LA real soon. So be on the lookout for that or whatever. And I got some stuff working on over here, man, where I'm at with the people that's close to me, man. I'm trying to, you know, get in touch with some more people that's close to me. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So that's how we're gonna do it. But my dog about to come home, man. So yo, I definitely before I get up out of here, man, before I finish this, man, I definitely got to shout out Miss Valerie White, man. That's my homeboy mom. I definitely been talking to her a lot, you know what I mean, during this 15 years or whatever. Shout out to his sister or whatever. And shout out to his grandma, man. Miss K White. I need to go see that lady. I need to go see that. Miss K White. Shout out to my homeboy grandma, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like it. And I just want my homeboy to come home, man. So he can see my man, grandma, his sisters, man. A lot of people waiting on him. So it is what it is, man. I'm just happy I can share this with y'all, man, for real, for the ones that watch it on the replay. It mean everything to me. So, yo, check this out. I want you to take this live, man. You go ahead and share it with your friends, man. You know, some good information out here, man. Some people they know might or may not know in a situation like that, man. And you know, man, anybody else, man, they definitely can learn, you know, some of the art of networking, man. Cause yeah, that's what I'm all about, man. So one hand wash the other, both wash the face. They about to open up my homeboy cake, man. Hey, look, I don't even be rhyming like that, but we about to go ahead and close it. Yo, it's the voice of the North, more to live for, man. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Free the homie Rashad. It'll be home soon. Thanks for watching. Like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you hit that notification bell, man. That's probably why you missed this live, because you ain't had that notification bell. So, but hey, you watching it now, so I ain't mad at you. But peace and blessings to all, man. Yeah, share this live, man. Some good stuff up here, man. But my homeboy coming home, man. Straight like that. Free the real, man. Free the rest of the guys behind that wall, man. State to state. Coast to coast, man. This country and other countries, man. Everybody that's oppressed. Freedom guys, man. Except for the weirdos.